I think when I'm watching this,
it's like also this like back in the time this like this in my opinion your like classic set like the drum set.
Yeah.
Which was that drum set?
That was Ludwig.
Okay, full on Ludwig drum set. I don't think anybody for example in Jyrki has brought that kind of set to the thing with these octobands. That's like really progressive metal in my books.
Because we had a band, just before that we had a Tunnelvision, and I liked a lot, the Mike Portnoy thing.
Yeah.
Then in 90s,
yes,
Awake album, and actually it was because we were playing the Wacken.
Okay.
Wacken festival with Kotipelto and Thunderstone.
Right.
But it was some of these journeys when we met the Roland and Ludwigs and Janne was there and we were. I have always been a drummer who improv, almost all what I do. We got it from the second album.
Okay.
Yeah. It was my first and last Emma.
Right.
It was 1 year or something like that. I just want to finish everything.
Right.
What happened in music industry and that kind of thing. So
hey, you got the Circus of Rock third album now out. How does it feel to get it finally out? And how was the process?
It was a little bit different project because previous albums I had a lot of musicians and a lot of singers, and now I had only one singer, one band, because I wanted that it's a permanent lineup now. I changed the concept, so I think it was a good thing, because now reactions what I have got now, it has been very positive, and people say that it's the album is best so far because it sounds like a band.
Right.
It's tighter and most balanced, and it sounds like band. That's
exactly.
But it was easier process for me because I don't have many tracks from different musicians or different singers, or
right.
It was so much easier process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like last album previous to this, like you had already on that, and also on the first one you had very many vocalists. They were pretty like established and great vocalists. How did you get them, and how did you pick those guys?
For the first one, I'm just thinking about that. Who's my friends? Like Marko Hietala, Anterailio. Who else was in the album? So I wanted singers who I have worked with or who I know, and they are my friends.
Exactly.
That was the idea for the first album, because it was my 50-year birthday gift for myself. So okay. I wanted that there's a lot of musicians and singers from my career. So that's how I chose them. And another album was the pretty much same thing. And there was a lot of friends and singers from my career and like that. But also there was already some, people who I didn't know before.
Right. Okay.
I asked many singers who I know, like Mr. Biggs, Jeff Martin, and Mike Weskera, and who else? I can't remember. I sent a lot of emails to people. Right. I got the contacts from my label Frontiers Records then, and when I got some name into my mind, I sent a mail to Frontiers. Do you have a contact for him?
Right.
So I said they sent it to me, and I sent a mail straight away to singer, and I sent many emails, and I get answers from everyone, but sometimes they say that they don't have time now to do. They have other things now going on.
Yeah. But
then someone said that yes, I'm ready. Send me a song, and right. They do it at their home studio, because everybody has a home studio.
Yeah.
So it was easier. They recorded in their home studio and sent it to me right away. And
right. I remember for the second album, I think first time I heard, I somehow maybe I didn't catch the first album you released, but on the second one you had this was called, the one single was called "Is It Any Wonder?" I think that was like, that really caught my ear, and I kept on listening many times like that. I think that was my favorite of the second album.
Okay.
But also now this latest one, which I now, since we were in talks, I listened a little bit more, and like I have to say that by each listening it's sounding better and better, this new one.
Okay.
Like, I think I saw maybe a clip of some single, but it didn't by that listen catch me. But then when I now kept on repeatedly listening, it's been pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good album.
Maybe it's a good thing that you have to repeat it. That then it opens.
Yeah,
better.
It's often a good sign that if it lasts listening and it gets better, then there is something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, great, good to know.
I have to say it's really well done, and like from Finland, like now especially as you have like more of an actual band. I don't think there's many bands these days anymore who are doing maybe that kind of like, I think, would it be like melodic hard rock or something like that?
Yeah, it's the style what I have listened, what I listen nowadays, and it's the the style what I want to do.
Right.
Because I have always been a kind of a melodic hard rock guy, and that's my thing. I don't care about so much power metal or any extreme metals or this kind of melodic 80s hard rock. I can say it's my thing, what I want to do. So yes, I know there is no bands in Finland, that kind of bands.
Yeah, not at least ones I know. Maybe there are some smaller bands, but like but with this level, maybe not.
Yeah,
others.
maybe some Lazy Bones,
a bit that style,
band. Yeah, maybe, but not so much.
Yeah,
maybe in Sweden. They have so much more.
Yeah, exactly.
And when I just checked my Spotify, the list, the countries, Sweden was the first.
Okay.
The listeners, and Finland was just a second.
Okay, right.
So maybe Swedish liked much more that kind of music.
Yeah, exactly. Recording-wise, did you do the similar way the recording of this new album as the previous ones? For example, for the drums. I think I saw some YouTube clip from the earlier Circus of Rock recordings. I think you did it at some Erkka Korhonen studio. What kind of studio is that?
Yeah. It's a small studio, but there's a big hallway, big room sound. Yeah.
Right.
All these albums have recorded there.
Okay.
In the same Tonehill studio.
All right.
It's the same studio. All these 3 albums I have played there. Actually, Erkka mixed the last one, and the two previous albums have mixed Mikki Moahola, so there is a little bit difference with the sound.
But now also for the latest album, was the 2 earlier albums like recorded or like also partly composed with the same guitarists as the new one, or how was that basically building of those songs? Was it different now on this album than the previous?
Songs were ready when I created the band, because I have my own Desmond child, Riitis, who composed almost all songs on the record, and the earlier records as well.
Okay.
So I can say Riitis is a kind of a 7th member of the band.
Right.
But he don't want to go to play live or something like that. But he just want to do songs.
Right.
So songs were ready, and then I just sent them to players.
Right.
All songs were ready. Of course, there's a couple of other guys who composed songs. To Alessandro Del Vecchio from Italy did one song, and one guy, Piotr Sikora from Poland, composed 3 songs.
Okay.
But let's see what happened with the next album. So because we have now we have a band.
Yeah.
So maybe we try to make something together and use only maybe few songs from Riitis or something like that. I don't know yet. Okay.
Was it so that you write then the lyrics of these songs?
No, for this album. No. Actually, Riitis did that too.
Okay.
So because I always thinking about it that I can write the lyrics, but when I saw the lyrics from Riitis, they were so much better that I give up and say, it's better. You wrote the lyrics. You write the lyrics, and
all right.
So I think when you have a good song, why do you want to change it?
Right.
Because But let's see for the next album. Maybe I try to make some lyrics.
Okay.
I don't, yeah. Let's see.
So then the ex-Yngwie vocalist, the Mark Boals, was
Yeah.
selected to be the actual vocalist then for this now new band.
Yeah. Mark was in my second album as well. Sang one song, but you know, he was in Finland. We did a mini tour 2 years ago.
Right.
And Mark was here, so I recognized that he's a really, really, really down to earth guy and really nice guy. And I just when I started to thinking that permanent lineup, Mark was first in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, he lives in States. It's a little bit difficult, but I wanted him to sing the whole album. And when Mark said that, yes, he wanted to join the band, so welcome.
Yeah.
And that's it. So he's a great singer. He's 66 years old already, but his sound is still sharp, and he's really, really great guy.
So what about then, like you also have this or had previously this King Company band? What's the thing with that at the moment?
It's in hiatus. I started the Circus of Rock. Antti started to work with Warmen again, and there was a lot of things happening. But I can say it's not, you know, finished. The band is not finished yet, but we are just in hiatus. So
right.
So let's see, are we doing something in the future or not?
Did you also have some other band with the Mark Boals, which you put up?
Yeah. We had a project called Red Ravyn.
Right.
Which is there's two guys from States, bass player and Mark, and one guy from Brazil, Guilherme, and me. And it's a kind of a project where is much more 80s hard rock than the Circus of Rock. There is no keyboards at all.
Okay.
It's a kind of a side project. I played whole record already, but they release it. There is one manager from LA who released, you know, one single per 3 months or something like that. And I don't know when the whole album is coming out or is it coming at all. We just doing it just for fun. I think it's not so serious, but let's see.
So maybe not live shows with that.
Let's see. The manager sent me an email just 1 or 2 weeks ago, and she said that she had some contacts in Europe now, and she tried to arrange some European shows, but let's see. It's not so easy, you know. I have heard this many times that we try to arrange this and that and this and that, but you know, nothing happens.
Right. Yeah.
That's always problem.
Yeah. It needs to. Many things need to go right and aligned.
Yeah,
and everything in order for those to happen.
Yeah, you need money.
Yeah, and it needs to make sense as well, financially.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see, step by step.
Right.
Know.
Yeah. Was there some shows planned for the Circus of Rock now?
Yeah, we have a shows planned now for next spring, 26. So we are going to do some Finnish club shows.
Okay.
And then we have some festivals coming on next summer in Finland.
Oh.
Yeah, just one is confirmed already.
All right.
But our promotion agent is now selling more. And then we have because I have 2 agents in Europe who are now, you know, arranged the European tour as well. But same words. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So what will happen? But anyway, I know there will be a Finnish shows spring, next spring,
cool.
and then some festivals. That for sure.
Yeah. I would think that that's music that works live as well. Very nicely.
I think so.
Even festival things like it's good times music and like beer is flowing and so good times.
Sun is shining and
exactly that kind of stuff, like sun shining stuff.
Yeah. But let's see. I have to be realistic, you know, nowadays. So I don't want to live in a dream anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so old guy, so I know how it goes. Everything goes. So I'm just check what will happen tomorrow and
so in addition now then to the Circus of Rock, or mostly recently, you have been doing these Raskasta Joulua things every year.
Yeah.
But I guess you weren't in the very first ones. Like I also saw the Raskasta Joulua in the very beginnings of like I think they played in Makasiinit, VR Makasiinit, I think in Nosturi and Tavasti or something like that. You weren't then by that time still the drummer.
Yeah, they started 2004.
Yeah.
And it was only one show.
Yeah.
And next year they have had something like 3 shows.
Right.
I think first drummer was Mauro Gargano.
Okay.
And after that there was Anssi Nykänen.
Okay.
Anssi played 1 or 2 years. And I came in 2008.
Okay. And I think also Twist Erkinharju played some, maybe the Tavastia show or something.
Yeah,
like
Erkinharju, I was touring with Hevisaurus, the children band, at 2011. I had a tour with them at the same time. And Twist came to play whole tour. But it was 2011.
Okay. Did Hahto also play some show? Or do I recall wrong?
Yeah, maybe in the beginning.
Yeah, I think those very beginning ones I remember mostly.
Because I have been in a band since 2008, except this 2011 tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, maybe Hahto played. Yeah, maybe he played in a very first year.
Something like this. Like
yeah,
very
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone to quite like big scales. This like Raskasta Joulua thing. So do you think it's gonna be still like every year, and it is? I guess it's like that big production that it's like you are kind of like full time reserved for that, at least 1 month or 2 months. Or how is it that?
Yeah, it started in the beginning of November. We started rehearsals.
Yeah,
2 weeks rehearsals. Even we have the same songs than always. Of course, there's a few new songs, but most of the set lists are old songs. So we have played them hundreds of times. But anyway, then we have 2 weeks rehearsals always, and then the first show is always something like in the middle of November, and then it started 1 month or so.
Yeah.
This year we have I just heard that we have 29 shows in 1 month.
Okay.
So
there's no much time for anything else.
No,
time.
There is no day off.
Yeah.
There is no day off. At least not so many. It's a pretty tight tour, and of course it's a long show. It's 2.5 hours playing.
Right.
It's hard. So, but you know, nowadays it's very big. It's huge. It's arena size. So it's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Even they are Christmas songs, but I don't think about they are Christmas song because I don't even listen to vocals at all.
Oh,
I listen only musicians.
Oh, why not vocals?
I don't.
Do they mess you up if they mess something up?
That's true.
Goddamn vocalists always
true.
ruining.
Yes, that's true. They always mess me up. So it's I don't wanna listen to them because if something happen, you know, they are because every song are in a click.
Yeah.
We play with the click.
Yeah.
So if they do something, you know, strange.
And speak also like all kinds of like speeches to the crowd. Is that
that kind of things. So I don't wanna drop down from the click. So it's catastrophe. So it's easier that I don't get any singers to my earphones.
Are you able to control the click level of those?
Yeah, I can control. Yeah, I have a own small mixer there, so I can control click and I can control backing tracks. And
do you always yourself launch the song or?
No, it's actually keyboard player.
Okay.
Who starts the songs?
Okay.
So.
All right.
So, but we have some signs always, you know, that not yet. I have to drink. I have to tune the drums. I have to. No. Oh, it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's, but we have rehearsed it so much, but it's really tight. So it goes like a moose.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you have like otherwise these days like wireless connection to the backing tracks and click tracks, or do you use a wired connection?
I have wired. Okay. Yeah, I have wired because I have a long cable there, and my drum technician put it always there's some neon tape that I can see it.
Okay.
It's somewhere, that's hanging there.
Yeah.
When I go to state, I first see the wire and just...
Exactly.
I mean, it's very hard because I can't hear the intro, because in-ears are really deep. So is it the intro going on already? I have to always ask, where is it goes now? So can I go now? Okay. Then guys say to me, okay, now you have to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I switch the cable and then I know where are we going with the intro.
Have you considered to use the wireless transmission for that?
Yeah, actually we talked about that last year, that it should be good thing that I tried wireless model, because there with the cable there has happened couple of accidents.
Yeah, some classic ones, I bet.
Some classic, because there's a cable, and when I stand up, and stand the cable and
that's the best.
And then I can't hear anything.
Right.
And then where is it? Where is it?
Exactly.
That's the classic.
Yeah. Also another classic is like you start to go exit the show and you start running and the fucking thing rips you up.
Yeah.
That's the other.
That has happened many times as well.
Yeah.
And that's why the wireless would be better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because and the guitarist Erkka, who's the leader of the band, at that time when this happened, all these things, he always said to me, "Why you don't change the wireless?"
Yeah.
I said, "Ask from the sound guys. They know why I don't have a wireless."
Yeah.
Ask them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been also thinking about that. Maybe it would be nice because it would be one thing less to worry about. But of course, wireless has also its own worries if you mess up something, maybe some volume or whatever. But I've been thinking it would be like so much nicer. You wouldn't be like, attached somewhere. It would be somehow like so much like a more convenient. One less thing to worry about, with these hazards happening.
Yeah. But let's see if we try it this year.
Yeah.
First time, wireless for me as well.
Exactly. So, I guess their latencies these days, they don't exist, and they are sure enough, because at least I've been seeing also like a lot of drummers as well using it. So.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the latencies, or are they cutting or anyway, but I think they are really good nowadays. So they work like perfect. Yeah.
It's true. I have to mention that which was great. I don't know when you have listened or watched it previous time, but there's this from this time when you played in the Warmen band. You had this Jyrki live thing. You played these some of the songs, and there's also this one drum solo in one of the songs live. I think that's to me it's one of the ballsiest moves I've ever seen on Finnish live television to do that kind of thing because it's a live thing. You cannot take it out, and then you pulled off this stunt it was super cool.
Yeah, it was it's over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember the year, but it was very beginning of the Warmen. Maybe first album was released or something like that.
Maybe,
And we played there in Jyrki, and I remember that
exactly.
There was Lennikalle Taipale was in somewhere in the side, and he was there most like hell, very young Lennikalle Taipale. He was moshing there.
Right.
It's quite fun and but of course it was a great thing. I think sad that we haven't that kind of problems anymore.
That was really a huge platform for all the bands to rise their status and get seen.
And I remember this song where I played this drum solo.
Yeah.
I was really, nervous.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Because it's just one take.
Yeah, it's live.
And you have to make it. You have to make it. And then I remember, now it's coming. But I think it went pretty well.
You fucking nailed it. When I saw it, I was super pumped. As I said, that's maybe the coolest shit I've ever seen on live television in Finland. I was really fuck man, yes.
Yeah, but
I think you nailed it.
You can imagine, but my hands were stoned. It was it's coming. I wasn't relaxed at all.
It didn't look like that you were nervous or anything.
That's my motto.
Yeah.
Look like you are, look like pretty cool when you play, even you are nervous like hell.
Scared shitless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we watch it, because I have it there? When have you seen it last time?
Maybe, I don't know, many years ago.
Let's check it for laughs and gags, because it's fucking great.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
This is fucking legendary shit, man.
He's about 6 years old.
I think
when I'm watching this,
you fucking nailed it, man. And you had this back in the time, this in my opinion, your like classic set, like the drum set.
Yeah.
Which was that drum set?
That was Ludwig.
Okay, full on Ludwig drum set.
Yeah,
okay.
That's US Ludwig. I still have this kit.
Okay.
I sold it to my drum technician Jyrki years ago, and I bought it back a few years ago. Yeah, I still have it. It's great kit.
Yeah.
US Maple Ludwig big double bass drum kit.
Exactly.
And it's hand made in a Ludwig factory.
Okay.
Only 300 pieces in the world.
Okay.
That's
even more legendary.
That's why I want it back.
Yeah.
But Jyrki doesn't know that. So it's so. Yes, he knows, but.
And it has many pieces. Did it have also like 2 floor toms and like 3 small toms, like rack toms?
Actually, there's two rack toms, and the floor toms are rack toms as well.
Ah, okay.
The 14 and 16, and 16 are very heavy.
Mounted.
But, yeah, it's mounted. Yeah, and then I had maybe Burl octopans. 4 octopans there, but they are covered with the same kind of wrap like this.
How many of those octopans are there, and which are the sizes? What's the kind of like do you remember the
octopan sizes?
Yeah, this octopan set. Which set is it exactly?
I can't remember. Okay. It was, I don't know. Is there different sets? I don't know. There's 4.
Depths.
Yeah, 4 depths, but I don't know how many sets they have.
Okay.
I have 4 octopans nowadays as well, but they are piece drums.
That's also cool and legendary. I don't think anybody for example, in Jyrki has brought that kind of set to the thing with these octopans. That's like really progressive metal in my books. Because
we had a band, just before that we had a Tunnelvision.
Right.
We made 2 records, and Tunnelvision was a progressive metal band, and I liked a lot, the Mike Portnoy thing.
Yeah.
Then, in 90s,
yes,
Awake album and Images of Words and Change of Seasons. That was the actually last album.
Yeah.
But that's why we started Tunnelvision.
Right.
Because Dream Theater was so big thing for us.
Right.
And I wanted octopans as well because, that's why I bought the octopans.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we started the Tunnelvision, and Mike Portnoy was actually a big influence to me.
Yeah.
Even I was much more, the old school oriented, like Kotipelto, like Ian John Bonham, and that kind of.
Yeah.
But then when I heard Dream Theater in 90s, then I was, this is something great.
Yeah.
And Mike Portnoy was a really big influence to me as well.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about that, because I think I saw sometime, I don't know, some favorites which you were listening, but at that time you maybe weren't mentioning Portnoy. So I was thinking, where did the Tunnelvision, progressive metal influence come from? And I was thinking that was it still Portnoy? Yeah,
it was Portnoy, yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely, yeah. And we all in a band, we were in a big Dream Theater fans, and we wanted to make that kind of music, but but we weren't so good that Drumkit 3D theater guys. But yeah. But we did 2 albums, that kind of metal.
Still of the Jyrki thing, I think there was also in that show, and there was also Helloween guys, Roland, Grapow and Kroskov watching also in that live thing.
Yeah, actually, yeah, they were.
No pressure to do the solo.
Yeah, I remember because they were Janne's friends.
Okay.
And they were in Finland at that time, and so
they were promoting the Dark Ride album, I think.
Yeah, okay. That's why they were in a studio.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
So
yes.
So it was a little bit, yeah. Was there Roland Grapow and Ludwigs?
Not at the Jyrki. There was Roland Grapow and Markus Kroskov, the bassist. They were
okay.
There.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. I think, I'm not sure, but at that time they might not have even known, but I had a podcast with Grapow just recently.
Yeah.
And we talked about it, and I think from there he kind of like, I think maybe saw Janne Virman also doing these things, and then later I guess Jens Johansson was recommending that maybe he could be fitting to the master plan, and then he did this session thing for their first album, the master plan.
Yeah.
Album.
Okay. Yeah.
I
remember I was there in Hamburg. Ronald has a studio.
Yeah,
there.
or had.
Yeah. Okay.
Now he's moved to Slovakia and has new studio there.
Okay. Because I have been there in his studio in Hamburg.
Okay.
Many years ago, 20 years ago.
Oh.
But yeah.
What were you doing in Roland's studio?
Actually, it was because we were playing the Wacken.
Okay.
Wacken festival with Kotipelto and Thunderstone.
Right.
Actually 2 times with the same bands. But it was some of these journeys when we met the Roland and Ulrikus and Janne was there and we had a lot of people, Finnish people and these guys and we went to the studio and checked the places and drinking beer and that kind of thing. So it was just a short time, but anyway, I have been there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I remember that he had a studio in Germany,
right.
Hamburg. But
exactly.
I didn't know that he moved to Slovakia.
Recently, he has moved now to lives in Slovakia and has a new studio there.
Okay.
But I think it's like it's not anymore one with like a live room. It's more like for mixing and producing bands. I think.
Okay.
Still, also have to ask about the Warmen drum solo thing. Like, was it like you hadn't much even rehearsed that kind of thing? You had certain like chords there in between for the guys to play, and then you were doing this soloing, and not even, or was it also part of some like live show set which you did maybe, but you didn't do many shows though?
No, we did only 5 or 6 shows then, not so many.
Was it in the live set, or was it just like a one-off, like an impromptu for this?
It was kind of an improv thing, so I didn't practice anything. So
this is just do it on the fly, like you figure out.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was same in the studio. Just Janne just said that to me when he was recording that okay, then there is a part coming where it's about 4 or 8 bars or 16 bars. Make some drum solo there.
Yeah.
So I did. What kind of drum solo? I don't know. Play something. And then it comes, and then I just improve all and play something.
That was great. That was
or
really
maybe
great.
sometimes 2 times, or if you made a mistake. But anyways, it's everything was just improv.
Yeah.
I have always been a drummer who improv, almost all what I do. I have been so lazy bastard that I don't rehearse anything,
Yeah.
So I just improv everything, and sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it's not so good thing.
Has it backfired sometime?
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, but it's all improv.
Yeah, that's really cool because and I also like that. Like I like drummers who take risks, and there was like a lot of raw, great energy in that performance.
Life is full of risks.
Yeah. But like as I said, like I really remember when I saw that thing, and I also took it on VHS back in the day. We recorded everything on like from Jyrki, from metal stuff. Then when I then saw it also like earlier times. Like I was always inspired when I saw that shit. So it was really cool.
That was great because Jyrki was a great performer. I was there as well with the Puppe Strandberg band.
Right. I saw that one as well.
But I haven't seen that at all.
I think I saw it, but I don't think I have it on video, or at least it's not on YouTube somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
How did that come about? Like a bit different kind of stuff.
Sami Virtanen, who played actually with the Warmen there, guitarist, and he played with Puppe.
Okay.
Then and because I worked in a music store today,
right,
and Puppe worked also.
Ah.
He worked in Sound Data, and I worked in a MS Music Shop and a DLX and Sound Data, and we were together in Sound Data at that time, and then Sami asked me that I want to join with the Puppe, and Puppe was my kind of a working mate,
right,
working friend. So he asked that you want to play that kind of funky music. So I said that I'm a heavy metal drummer, so I don't know anything about the funk, but I think I still have a great groove. So it's not so, nothing more. I just played really tight groove, and it was pretty fun. It was not so many gigs or nothing. We play in a Jyrki, and I play 2 songs in some record, but it was some short thing in my career. So
was it like, did you record something and release something also with you on drums?
Yeah, I think 2 songs.
Okay.
But I can't remember the name of the record, but maybe it's somewhere in my Wikipedia. It's there, the name of the record.
Still of the Jyrki thing, like did you have some kind of like a proper sound check or something? Like, do you remember like when you came there, or how was that set up?
It's hard to remember. It's a long time, but I think we had some kind of sound check, some fast sound check that we checked that everybody hears each other and things like that. But we didn't play.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that we didn't play in a sound check. We just tried to that everybody hear. So and then we just straight.
They managed somehow like to do still like quite nice, and it was live mix also, quite nice mix in a way. Like
it's
like,
kind of a good sound.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
like nice and like.
Yeah, it's very good sound.
Yeah.
Now I'm listening it, so it's really good sound.
Yeah. In this particularly, you can somehow like quite clearly hear like the shells of your drums, like how you were doing that thing.
Actually, it's a very good kit. The shell is not so thin. I can't remember, but it's something like the 8mm or something like that. It's pretty, heavy.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Actually, just now for next weekend, I will play with this kit on the festival.
Okay.
First time in 25 years, over 20 years or something like that.
I bring the full.
No. Stage is smaller than the kit. I have only small kit there. But anyway, this one, the Ludwig kit,
Did you have some go-to snare on this, or was it from the kit as well, the snare, Ludwig snare?
No, it was, at that time, I think I had a Black Beauty or Supraphonic. I'm not sure which one is this video.
Right.
Maybe it's Black Beauty.
Okay.
Or Supraphonic, because I have a 2 or 3 Supraphonic at the time, maybe 2. So I like it very much. The Supraphonic is one of the greatest snare drum ever.
And it's a standard size, like the depth is like 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5.
Right.
But I bought it separately.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you said when we before this like talked a bit that like at the moment you don't have a rehearsal space even like where you're
only
playing.
Electronic drum kit.
What kind of like a rehearsal spaces or whatever studios have you had during the times, like different kind of practicing facilities?
Last time we had a rehearsal place about 2 or 3 years ago. We had a rehearsal place with King Company still, but after that I haven't had any rehearsal place. Only a small warehouse where I have my electronic drum kit. And before that we have had a lot of different kind of everywhere in a Helsinki area,
Right.
A lot of, I can't remember all, so many places, but there has been a hellholes, with all these beer cans and cigarette, and ashtrays and what else shit there. But the last one was really great place. We had a small control room there. Okay. We built that.
Oh.
But and it was really clean and nice place. like your studio there.
Ah, okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it was great place because there was easy to play, to make demo songs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had some mixer there and some recording system, some the cheap system. But anyway, it was easier to make some demos.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the latest rehearsal place.
Right. So then, back in the day when you started like playing, what do you think was like the thing that kind of like formed your chops in terms of playing? Like when in the very, very beginning, kind of thing, was there some like a revelation, or did you have some mentor, or how did you get the thing going for the drums in the very beginning?
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
No, actually, because I have been always in a the kind of a band player, and I had one teacher about half in a year who teach me some. I took some drum lessons, but we played some kind of these the bossa nova things and things. I didn't like it at all because I was so rock guy, and he bring me the Carmen Appy's book for the next lessons, and we started to play that book.
Okay.
And there was nice, the rhythms that like John Bonham style rhythm.
Okay.
But maybe after half in a year, I stopped there. I just started to play with the band, and we were something like 13, 14 years old. And every day we had a kind of a heavy metal band then. And we played every day, every night. We played in a rehearsal place. That was my practising, because I didn't practice alone so much. So, but that was my practising. We played with the band, and that's why I have always been the band player. I don't play drums so much. I try to play music. I don't know. I don't like to go to rehearsal to play alone. In my opinion, it's kind of a little bit boring.
Yeah.
It's much so cooler to play with the band.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
Yeah.
So and I can say that we played so many years in a rehearsal place and almost every day. So I think it was a very good lesson to me to play. Yeah. And practice all these things. Right.
I guess you then played quite a lot because like somehow you managed to really like create great set of chops, like the playing in the 90s. There weren't many. I don't think many people come to my mind who were kind of like on your level, in my opinion, like technically and like how you were performing. So like I guess you played a lot with the band if you didn't much rehearse yourself, like techniques and things like this.
Yeah. Great that it sounds like that. I don't know. I have played so many years and so many hours, and of course different kind of music. Of course it has been always some kind of heavy metal, but still, and I don't know. But I'm happy if you feel that it sound good and
absolutely
yeah. Even I have some there's a. Even I didn't, practice all these rudiments and things. So I have I have some things what I do wrong.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Even I started with the left foot with my double bass rhythm, and I have a lot of things because I haven't practiced them.
Right.
So I do them wrong.
Right.
But it's my style.
Yeah.
So but. It would be easier if
you had done like basically your technical like chops on like practice like rudiments and things like this, for sure it would have helped. But then again, I think sometimes like when you have like these I don't know, are there defects or like you're not able to do some things, then you kind of like figure out your own way, and that brings your personal touch to the thing. Yeah.
I think it's my personal touch there now, and it's my style how I do it.
Exactly.
So, and I'm thinking about that a lot, but next month I turn 54. I think I have done almost all. Yeah. So I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't need to. I
don't need to practice anymore. Yeah. So if it's not enough, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, have there been in your path, like, have there been times when you have changed something, like, you know, hitting technique or like bass drum technique or like a set configuration, like how you sit and balancing things? Have you been doing some kind of adjustments? Do you remember?
I think yes. Actually, I played I had a double bass drum kit in 80s.
Yeah.
But in the early 90s, I changed it. Because we had a band called Heat, and it's kind of a hard rock band. I changed my set. It was kind of a John Bonham setup.
Okay.
2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Or something like that. Then I changed it back when we started Tunnelvision things, and then again. Then I started back to double bass drum kit, and actually since that it has been a same kind of pretty much
same sitting height and things like how
same
you position
same sitting heights and same positions and okay, nowadays I have to take crashes a little bit down because my shoulders, so I have to take it a little bit down, so it's much easier to play some crash rhythm.
Yeah.
Sometimes they were somewhere here, and so it hurts a lot of the shoulders. But pretty much nowadays it's the same, same kind of position. But and I don't know, is there something happened with my drumming style? But I think about the same thing since that 95, 96. It has been a pretty much same kind of style playing.
Exactly. Right.
And things like that.
Right.
So yeah.
And I think, like, at least when I'm seeing some of your playing, I think you have pretty like a healthy and like this kind of like a right way to hit the drum, for example, how you hold the stick and things like this. And I think then I guess it then comes to the players who haven't been really like a knowingly purposely practiced doing certain like approaches, that then somehow they have just naturally gotten to that kind of like a thing which works, and then through that you've been able to continue on that path and be like really successful and productive with that. Whereas if you had kind of like by some reason like started like doing some like a really wrong and bad kind of thing, which is not like really like when the physics are not helping you, then it's like it makes it difficult to like progress. But then some of these drummers like you, who are kind of like natural born maybe drummers, who like kind of like have just taken the approach, and it has happened to be quite like a quite good and like a economic way of playing. Yeah. It's hard to say anything about this, but I think it's some kind of natural way. So natural way to do that. So I have been problems with the, like I said, with the shoulders and with this muscle here. I have had some problems with them sometimes, but not so much. I think I'm not the sporting guy, as you see. I'm not doing anything ergonomic things. Right.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
and I'm still here to playing drums.
And able to do basically what you want.
But I don't know what's the why I can do that in a that kind of smoother way.
Yeah.
It's kind of a technique. So why I have this technique, so I can do it smoothly and easily and that kind of thing. I hit hard snare drum, but knock on wood, I don't have any problems.
Yeah.
Bigger problems.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Yeah, that's good. Right. The very first thing where I discovered you back in, I think, very in the beginning of 2000 was the Tunnelvision thing, which was the first time I got really like inspired of your playing, like doing all these like fills and on that level. And it's a really great album as well, like really awesome progressive metal.
Thank you.
Metal album, and I think still many people in Finland don't know about it. But it's really well played, really great sounding, and your playing, of course, is really exceptional. Yeah. Really great, like creative stuff. It's like really 10 out of 10 shit. So and also the sound. I think somehow you have the way you hit the drums. You have the kind of like ability to make these like even like a more like a linear basic kind of fills that they sound really fucking great, because there's a certain kind of like way you hit the drums. It's like sounds just so really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then a lot of technical stuff also on the Tunnelvision.
Yeah, it was technical stuff because we wanted to make that progressive thing. And keyboard player Kari Tornak was a very, very big Yes and Genesis fan. And he did a lot of these, these big progressive parts and and then I was listening, I did some Mike Portnoy copy things too, as you hear it. So, but it was great time and it was nice music. I like to play that kind of progressive music because there was some challenge all the time.
Yeah.
And there was some odd time signatures and things like that. So it was pretty fun, but unfortunately, it wasn't so big thing. We had 2 different record labels, and they were small labels, so you don't have to possibility to get it big because there is no support.
Yeah,
but anyway, there wasn't so much progressive metal in Finland at that time.
Exactly.
So there were two great records, but nothing happened.
Right. Where was the first album recorded?
Ooh, good question.
Because the sounds are also like especially for the drums, like really great sounds.
I'm not sure, but I have to take the record and check the place. I'm not sure, but Mikko Karmela mixed it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's really good sounding, and like the drums and the mix, like it's like really nicely like lead drums mix.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's better sounding than another one.
Yeah.
Because I think it was because Mikko Karmela was mixed it.
Like great album, like content wise, but then also like the production and the mix, especially coming from Finland at that time.
Yeah.
Pretty like amazing.
Yeah, we had a good band. Lauri Porra on bass and Juhani Malmberg on guitar and Marko Vaara on vocals. So it was great band, but when nothing happened, so you don't want to continue it. And then it started Thunderstone and Kotipelto and Warmen. I had a lot of projects coming on there on these years.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to go forward and check what is there behind the corner. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Talking about the great drum sounds, do you always yourself as well, at least especially back in the day, did you always yourself tune as well the drums?
Yeah, back in the days, yeah. And of course in a studio nowadays. Oh. But now I'm with the live gigs. I'm a lucky guy that I have a drum technician who do this one. So
does he use like your kind of like a way of tuning? Like does he tune it to your like settings in a way like that sounds your kind of tuning, or is it however he feels like is the best tuning?
If you're talking about the drum techniques, he used TunePod and he had these measures,
right? But did he take kind of like your kind of sound of how you been tuning them? Does it use that? Yeah. He used my kind of my sound. Exactly.
I think we have checked it somewhere, in the beginning, how I wanted it sound,
right? And
then we checked all these things with the TunePod.
Right.
And
exactly.
Now, because I'm not using TunePod. I'm old school and I'm using just a, drum key.
Right.
It's always beat, boom, boom, dong. That's good. Yeah.
I remember at least like I saw some of your shows with the Tunnelvision. I think also they had some coverage on Jyrki of the Nosturgic or something like this, just brief. You didn't do many shows with the Tunnelvision, but you did some.
Yeah, we did some, maybe 2 times in Nosturi and few times in Tampere somewhere. And
did you also do in Tavastia some show?
Yeah, we played in Tavastia. I remember because there's a lot of photographs.
Yeah.
Photographs from this show.
And then I saw also like from the second album, you had a show at On the Rocks, but Malmberg was playing drums for that.
Yeah, that was their last show, but I was in the audience.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stop Tunnelvision thing.
Okay.
And I said to guys that I am going to Thunderstone and I had a lot of things to do, so I don't wanna continue with Tunnelvision. And they said, okay, no problem. But they still had one show coming on. It was this On the Rock show.
Right.
And Heikki Malmberg is coming to you. Well, Heikki was Juhani's brother, guitarist Juhani's brother, and Heikki was there. I said, "Oh wow, great! I have to come to see the show because it was." I remember that because I went to On the Rocks and I checked whole show, and it was really great. I have been in a band, drummer in this band, and now I'm listening the songs, in front of, and that was really nice. But it was their last show. It was only one show, and they finished that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So then after that, then came the Kotipelto things and the Thunderstone gig.
Yeah.
Which one was first of the two?
I think it was Thunderstone.
Okay.
I think it was Thunderstone. Yeah. Right. Because we were in the same rehearsal place in Pitäjänmäki, which was actually start of Sonic Pump Studios.
Okay.
The first Sonic Pump Studios were in a Pitäjänmäki, in our rehearsal place, but there was a control room as well, and we had a rehearsals there. We had a Tunnelvision there, and then we have an Antidote there, and Antidote's guitarist was Nino Laurenne.
Right.
And I remember that Nino asked me, do I want to play 3 demo songs, what he wants to do, Thunderstone songs.
Right.
And yeah, we did them, I played them, and he sent them to record label, and pretty soon after that Nuclear Blast signed us.
Right.
So that was start of the band.
Exactly.
But I think Kotipelto came right after that or something like that. Also Warmen thing came right after that.
Yeah.
There was so much happening beginning of, the 2001, so I can't remember which one was first or,
Exactly.
So much happening.
Right.
Yeah. And records what I played in the same time. And
do I remember correct? Did you also do some drum clinics? A couple of at least or something like this?
I didn't do, I can't remember. I did some clinic in somewhere in northern Finland, maybe in Oulu or somewhere. But I can't remember that I did any clinics in Helsinki. No, because I'm not so good with that. I don't know what I play.
You just improvise.
Just improvise, yeah. It's always, if I go to, the make a clinic, so it you can be sure that it improvises.
Yeah.
I started to think about that 5 minutes before I'm going there. Oh my God, what I have to play there? Okay, maybe I improve something.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I can't remember that. I remember that I did one or two clinic.
Okay. All right.
Many years ago.
Okay, improvised clinics.
Clinics, definitely. Yeah.
I didn't see them, but it would have been cool to see that shit.
Yeah, maybe some. Who knows?
Yeah.
They have asked me from F-Musiikki that maybe when they have some great day, and I'm a Yamaha artist, so when they have some good day, so maybe I can come and play something. So maybe I go and play something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So then the Thunderstone albums, they were all done in the Sonic Pump Studios.
Yeah.
What was the first one then on some earlier phase of the Sonic Pump Studios?
Yeah, it was the first one is played in a Pitäjänmäki version.
Okay.
Yeah, and the next one was already in a. Where are they now?
Exactly.
If I remember right. Yeah. First one is mixed Carmilla. I can't remember. Next one is mixed Carmilla. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And you also toured with Kotipelto quite extensively.
We toured in Southern America.
Right.
Kotipelto toured in Europe as well, but I wasn't there. There was Mikko. What's the last name?
Not the Kaakkuriniemi.
Kaakkuriniemi, yeah.
Oh, he was.
He toured. Mikko Kaakkuriniemi did that tour, and another tour where there was a drummer called Sami Järvinen. But I was I did some European dates with Kotipelto, and I did Southern America. I had something to do with, because I had day jobs then and I there was some bigger tools coming, and I had tools with Thunderstone, and you can't go all the time to touring when you have day jobs.
Right.
It's quite hard.
Exactly.
So am I going to tour with Thunderstone or Kotipelto? That's why some other guy do the Kotipelto European tours.
Exactly. Yeah, and then also you had this, like, I don't know, maybe some people know, but like of this audience, but like you had also this Hevisaurus thing going on thing, and you were the originator of those characters. And
yeah.
like this.
I created the band, so I created these characters.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it was okay. The ending wasn't so funny.
Yeah.
So it's sad part of my life.
Yeah.
But anyway, these 2-3 years was really nice. But it was heavy. It was heavy playing because you have this.
You wear the costumes.
You have this costume, and it was kind of I don't know. It's something like 10 centimeters. It's reindeer leather, and then you have this white stuff. Pumpuli.
Okay, is pumpuli? I don't know. Is that Swedish? I don't know.
Yeah.
But pumpuli.
Whatever. Yeah, pumpuli stuff, and it's so hot. It was something like 60 degrees, inside there.
Okay.
and we were playing in in the middle of the day, somewhere in the the marketplace and summertime, and then you have a plus 25,
right,
weather, and we had these things, and it was a hell.
Right. I can imagine. Maybe you lost some weight.
Yeah, I totally lost weight. Yeah, I was sweating like pig, but it was really hard.
Yeah,
it was crazy. it was crazy idea. I think that it was a good idea, but maybe I have to choose. That I don't play in a band,
right?
So I'm just doing songs,
right? Yeah.
And some other guys, do the gigs,
do the sweaty thing.
But I was so stupid that I wanted to play drums myself there. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, it was hot show.
Yeah. And was it so that you also won the Finnish equivalent of the Grammy, the Emma thing for that?
Yeah. We got it from the second album.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my first and last Emma.
Right.
Yeah, but I have it. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. How did you come up with those guys, or that idea? Like, what was that kind of a spark for that Hevisaurus thing? Those characters and like.
Yeah, it's a funny story because I was watching Fröbelin Palikat. Everybody knows the children band in Finland, at least. So I was there with my own kids. We were in Vantaa watching their show, and during that show, I was thinking about that. What a great job they have. So they playing in the middle of the day, and they play only 45 minutes or something like that. How easy. So maybe I have to create some kind of band as well. So
yeah.
But then I thought that maybe it would be a band who played hard rock or melodic heavy metal. And they have to be some kind of characters. And then we went to home, and a few days later, I was with my son in his room, and I had my vinyl LP, Loud Ground Band from 80s, where I played, and I show him a picture, the band picture, and my son look at it and say that, Daddy, did you make it the same time when it's dinosaurs living? I said, yes, that's true. Okay. I'm a dinosaur, and the characters have to be dinosaurs.
Right.
That was the
right.
start of the idea.
Yeah.
And then it started, and then we have characters, and pretty soon I started working with Nilo Laurenne and Pasi Heikkilä, and pretty soon we had a deal with Sony Music, and rest is history. And it really pretty soon it went really big. Yeah. It was really big at the time.
Exactly.
funny time, but ending is a sad side of this story. So
exactly. So also, I think you had also like a couple of years break at some point, and you did some like a nursing school or something.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. Of course, I played, but that was some kind of thing that I was thinking about that what I want to do, because it was so the big thing that the whole fights with Hevisaurus, and I was thinking about that. Is this what I want to do? Because that moment I hated all this music industry and all this shit. So I was pretty sure that I wanted to stop that. I don't want to do this kind of thing. So I want to do something else. So I started studying in a new school, and I just think about that. I want to work in a ambulance. So I started studying. And yes, then I started to work in ambulance after studying. Of course, I didn't stop the playing.
Right.
It was, when the smoke is cleared. So I was, of course, I want to play. It's so big part of my identity. So it's clear that of course I played. But it was 1 year or something like that. I just want to finish everything.
Right.
What happened in music industry and that kind of thing. So
exactly.
But yeah.
So that's also what you do as like a profession in addition to the music things. Is it what it's called? Ambulance
term in States is paramedic.
Okay, right.
Paramedic, but
like first aid, some kind of like
first aid. It's a little bit different. First aid is what you can do. First aid.
Okay, yeah.
Then is medical technician is one of the terms. And I don't know what's the official. Paramedic or medical technician is, I think,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is there some other stuff then what you do outside of the music, some like interests or whatever, like hobbies, or is it basically like a work and then family and then the music, what is basically filling your time?
Yeah. I was working full time now in ambulance and of course all these music things and family things. So there is no so much time anymore.
Yeah, right.
but I like to. I'm kind of a guy who wants to do something all the time. I'm not happy if I'm sitting in a sofa. Yeah, I'm totally bored. So I want to do something all the time.
Exactly.
So it keeps me alive.
Right.
Yeah. Even it's a day job or is it music thing or anything. So it keeps me alive.
Right. Exactly. And now when you're on holiday, also doing some like a small like a festival show. Like
next weekend we have a house band there in a festival and we play some cover songs. It's pretty nice. You can take a few beers and
right.
just to play all this, from Popeda to Bon Jovi.
Is it acoustic stuff or with electricity?
Yeah, it has been an acoustic festival.
Okay.
But this is, we have been there 2 times and we played in acoustic. I had a Lota kit.
Okay, we play with.
But now we played in electrical version. So we had a.
And you will take the legendary kit there now.
Yeah, legendary kit. Yeah, legendary kit is there now. Yeah. So we played 2 nights there. Then I start vacation. But like I said, I can be laying on the sofa or doing. I have to do. If I'm on a summer house, I just paint some corner or something.
Yeah.
I have to do something. Have to do something all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there something else what you think we should cover? At least there's now then coming also the next the Circus of Rock live shows in the next year.
Yeah.
There's something else what's bubbling.
Yeah, actually now I have to tell because we had plans with another drummer with Jyrki and with Laku Lahtinen.
Ah, okay.
And we are going to play live shows together.
Okay.
One hell of a big drum kit for 3 drummers. It's Rescue Drums made it and it's ready. And we been there and tested it. And concerts coming, maybe in October already, I'm not sure. But at least in the beginning of next year. And we play all music from our careers. There will be Perkynt and Popeda and Thunderstone and Warmen and things like that. We play something together, all 3 drummers together and something alone. But then we have a bass player and guitarist singer with us. Right. And we are going to do that kind of shows.
Okay.
So let's see what will happen. But anyway, we'll keep fun.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
We tried to play together. We were in a drum, the exhibition was in a Lempälä Idea Park last year. And we played together one song, Highway Star by Deep Purple. And we played together. And that's where the idea started. That it was so fun that we have to make some more.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's coming. The next one, maybe.
Yeah, that's coming next one. Yeah.
All righty, man. Hey, cool. I think maybe we could be then starting to wrap it up. But hey, thanks a lot for coming and also like for the inspiration. Like
thanks.
what we also was the stuff on Warmen and the Jyrki and then the Tunnelvision stuffs and whatever you've done in Thunderstone. It's been always like great to watch you play and like really inspiring stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was nice to be here. So you had a nice place and nice studio. And
awesome.
Everything. So
great.
This was fun.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Yes.